Just was curious about the end of the first half and what the thoughts were going in, especially knowing that the turnover discrepancy and some of the things that you felt like you needed to clean up in order to really get after them in the second half.
Simple. We had to we challenged them to have 5 turnovers or less, and if we could do that, have a chance to get back in the game. And made some adjustments defensively, but the turnovers were, we gave them 5 layups, and against a team like Oregon, you can't do that. You can't have self-inflicted negatives. Bottom line.
And did you get the shot that you wanted at the end?
You know what? You had your best player who's been hot with the game. We obviously wanted. It was only a 2-point game, and put some pressure on the referee, but he felt like he was open in the rhythm. He had the option of trying to get in the lane or pass it back off the guy diving. He decided to shoot it. And, he's been a hot player, makes good decisions, and just missed it.
Thanks, Hop.
Lauren Kirschman, go ahead, Lauren.
Hi, Hop. We all know about Raekwon's shooting ability, but what else did you like about his performance tonight?
I just love the fact that he plays exceptionally hard. He is a guy that is a warrior. His thing was his improvement was his shot selection. That's a big part, but he improved it today. I thought he stayed disciplined in what we want, the shots that we want from him. I thought he's a very aggressive rebounder and defensive player, and he brings a lot of energy to the floor. Tonight was a great example of that.
And other than cutting back on the turnovers, what did you see that you liked that was kind of fueling you guys during those second half runs that you made?
I feel like our defense. I feel like our centers did a really good job of playing the high post in the second half, and we got some steals, we got some runouts. We were able to get into transition, and when you make those types of plays, it gives us energy, and that's what we do. We're a good defensive team, and just keeping the faith, right? Just keep chopping wood, just keep chopping, and. That's where I was proud of this team. Down what we were in the second half, what we were down 15, down 11 with 6 minutes to go, and fighting all the way back. I give our kids a lot of credit for fighting.
Thanks.
But not enough.
Percy, go ahead, Percy.
Hey, Coach. Just the things that you liked about Quade tonight were what?
He's listen. When you got Nate Player out there, he can be a scorer. I think he is fearless. Teams know that he can make plays, and his ability to not only score but also to help others, I think, is huge. And just an incredible player. His pull-up, some of those shots that he was making were pretty cool to see. And he's going to be allowed to take a couple bad ones because that will give him the ability to make the tough ones. And the guys know it; they trust it. He's a heck of a player.
Hey, and you kind of touched on it earlier, but you probably don't like the moral victories. But was there something in those final minutes that you can take away that can carry over into the next game?
I think the belief that we can be an elite team. We've got good talent. We've got new talent. We've got new pieces and parts. But the improvement that they've made with practice, with their focus and getting better, and offensively having better movement, and we're getting better shots. We're there. There's no consolation victories here. We're here to win. That's what it's all about. But if we can play more consistent basketball, we can limit those turnovers where maybe you have 6 in the first half rather than 13. We're walking out of here with a victory. So we've got to be more consistent. We've got to keep getting more together, getting better chemistry. We were 7 for 19 from the 3-point line tonight. That's been a good thing. We've been getting some good looks from our really good shooters. So a lot to look forward to, a lot to get better from, and we'll just keep learning and getting better.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach.
Andy Yamashita, go ahead.
Hey, Coach. Speaking of those turnovers, just what were you seeing in the first half that may have led to those, and what did you guys clean up?
Sometimes it was a little bit, I haven't watched the film, so I've got to go back. But maybe trying to do too much, or they were aggressive on our dribble handoffs, and we weren't as tight as we needed to be. And I think for the most part, a bad shot's just like a turnover. You can't give it a fast break team, a transition team, 5 easy baskets off of turnovers. And I think it's just trying to do too much. Bottom line, we got to trust each other more. We got to work it from in to out more. And if we can get shots instead of turning the ball over, like you said, if we change it, we have 6. We've got 9 more shots opportunities, and the way that we're shooting the ball, if that was a change, we could come out of here with a victory tonight.
Definitely. And then in the first half, you only had something like 6 points in the paint. Second half, you had 22. What changed? Was it a game plan thing or just more aggression and going towards the basket?
We settled a lot for threes in the first half rather than we wanted to be aggressive. We made it a point in the Seattle U game where we weren't just going to settle. We're going to try to get into the paint and then get threes on the kick out or get in the paint, get fouled, get to the foul line. That was a big part of tonight's game. I mean, they went 27 times to the foul line to our 10. I thought that was a huge part of the game. There's nothing to be said for that at home. Plus 17 free throw. I don't know if we were going aggressive or not, but in the second half, we were able to get into the paint and finish scoring it.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Dan Ridley, you're going to be our last one. Go ahead, Dan.
Mike, I was, your point guard, Nate Pryor, brings such a calming effect out there. I was a little surprised he didn't start after what he did against Seattle U. Does he still have to do something to earn your trust to open?
Earn my trust. He played 30, led our team in minutes the other game, and I think he was second or third in this game. I got 6 or 7 guys that can be considered starters on this roster. And every game's going to be a little bit different. But he's a hell of a player. He gets us in our offense. He calms us down. He allows Quad A to go to the 2. And he plays exceptional defense with a heart and soul and a spirit that's pretty fun and inspiring to watch. And so, he's as valued as anybody on our team. And, he'll still be valued and play a lot of minutes if he keeps producing the way he is.